Hello, hello, hello. Doing a quick check before we get started. On to talk, wake up. Okay, that's done. I think we are all good. Anyway, I hope you're all doing good. Thank you for popping in tonight. You're just about to get started. I'm just going to make sure all of my bits and pieces are in the right place. Obviously, you guys need to be able to hear me properly. That would be a very good start. And let's get my stream manager going. Awesome. Turn the brightness down because you don't want to see that, really. Stuck in there. And we're going to get going, I think. I think we are in. So let's get started. Which one did I? That one, wasn't it? That one. Wasn't that one? Wasn't that one? Wasn't that one? That one. Awesome. As long as my Twitch chat is working there. And there we go. Right, we're all ready to go. Make sure everything is running fine. What was the name of that software? What was it bloody called? It was Castellabs. Come on, Castellabs, fire up. I need to get my chat screens working. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Otherwise, how on earth would you all see what on earth was going on? Bit of a slow start tonight, folks. Apologies. Getting everything up and running. I am trialing lots of new stuff, camera angles and the like. So YouTube has been connected successfully. That's good. Always a good thing. We are in, we are in, we are in. That can only be a good thing. Huzzah! Finally got going. Right, so I can actually see what's happening on YouTube. And we're going to get going at long last.
Joey said, "What wheelbase do you use, mate? That setup is quality."
Oh, that's echoing. What the hell? I'm using Fanatec, mate. Let me just turn this off because I don't need it on this side, do I? I think it's echoing twice. We don't want that. I'm on a Fanatec base, mate. Cut long story short, I converted a real Volvo wheel, and I took the chipboard out of a CSL P1 V2. Popped it in where the airbag used to be. Just connected it all up, pop a podium hub on it. And then that was that then, mate. That was basically it. It was a very scary moment. It was my first time ever trying something like that. So when I had to get the angle grinder out, scared the shit out of me, I'm not going to lie. Right, let's find a job. Where the hell are we going to go? I would say if you're a handy person and you're good with tools and things, it's going to be nice and easy for you. But I'm an idiot. I mean, let's not beat around the bush. I'm an idiot. I am a complete tool. So for me, it was not easy at all. But I know, like, what the fuck? I'm gonna turn this off. I don't know what the fuck that is, but I'm turning it off. Where's my mouse? There it is. Go over there. There's this thing. I'm gonna turn off the reading of the old messages because that is gonna piss me off. There you go. Yeah, it was good fun. It was scary, and I might have broken stuff, but I was lucky enough that I didn't break it to the point where it was beyond recovery. I'll take the win where it was. It ain't perfect, mate. But what I will say is, if I did this project again, at least then I'll have a fairly good idea about what not to do. Hey, Luke, thanks for the follow, mate. I hope you're doing good. Ooh, fuck. Have I got the sat-nav on in a foreign language? I've just updated to 155. I don't know if you guys have played this yet or not. But I just changed to 155. And some of my settings... Hold on. Option. What the fucking hell is going on here? Yeah. Fine. Gameplay. All fine. That's... Yeah, that's fine. I got the wheel second-hand, mate. I think it was second-hand. I bought it off CEX. Not usually a place I'd normally go for a wheelbase, but it was fairly cheap. Buy it from their website. I'm fairly sure it was second-hand, because most of the stuff they do is second-hand, isn't it? But all I was after was a chipboard. As long as the chipboard and the cables were all fine, that meant the project was going to work. Yeah, the Volvo got off eBay. I think it was about 180 quid I paid for it. It wasn't in the best condition. I got to get some of this tidied up. But you can get some proper Volvo wheels, like brand new. They're like 700-800 quid. And that would have been a very, 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 very expensive mistake if I'd fucked that up. Let's be brutally honest with each other.
I keep left there.
Am I doing the speed? Yeah. But the buttons here, I picked up off AliExpress because you can just get replacement parts as long as you got the parts matched up. That's all that matters there. Yeah, I'm on the VTC now, mate. That's why I'm behaving myself, because I've got into a bit of trouble with some of my naughty behaviour. Hey, old timer. Bit of a loaded question, mate, to be honest with you, because how much is worth versus how much I spent are very, very different arguments. But it's fucking speed limits, honestly. I mean, I'm running a 50/19 here for starters. I mean, you all know how much the 50/90s cost by themselves. I think over the past 5 years, I must have spent 15 grand, I'd say. But it's not worth that now, because obviously I've taken parts out, I've sold them on, I've, you know, done bits and pieces. Bit of a loaded question, mate, but it's going to be sort of ballpark that amount. One thing I will say about these TVs I got, though, I got 65-inch TVs and with the gamer modes on them. TL TVs? I picked them up off AO.com, and they were 400 quid on offer. And buying 3 of those was cheaper than than a good ultra wide. See.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
I will exit right. D D D D D D D.
Well, get ready to turn left.
Yeah, I agree, Joe. The truth is, the reality of the situation is, if I were to do this all again, I'd be straight on with the Moser, and it wouldn't even be. I wouldn't have any flicker of doubt about it either. Hey, thank you for the like. I really appreciate that. Yeah, if I had to do it all again, it'd be a Moser job for me. It's just, they've got everything, haven't they? But the thing is, I bought this Fanatec wheel and all the bits and pieces long before Moser was even a thing. You know?
Well, get ready to turn left.
I can't knock what I've got. I mean, I've had it nearly 5 years now, and it's never let me down. Oh, 100%. Go Moser. If, like I said, if I was to do it all again, I'd be straight on to Moser. Like, most of the parts that I got for this now, like with the indicator stalks and things, I picked up off AliExpress or Etsy or, you know, something like that. The only thing I'd probably keep, if I went to a Moser setup, the probably only thing I'd keep is the dials that I got from DSS. That would be about it, really. I mean, I got the button box things, which help. Most things I run off my Stream Deck, you know? There are much simpler ways of doing it and still making it look good, you know? But I would not ever go past the Moser after this, because I had a good go in it. A friend of mine picked up a Moser setup. I had a little run on it, and it was great. I've got another friend who bought the, I don't know if you've seen them, the Hori truck. You can buy off, like, Argos and things like that. And he said that's really good. The only problem with that is the pedals, and you're probably better off like getting like a load cell mod or something for the pedals. But each their own, innit, mate? Really. I got some gripes with Fanatec anyway, because I do quite a lot of sim racing, and I really want a Formula wheel with a screen on there.
Recomputing.
No matter how many times I ask them, they won't answer whether or not they're going to be putting an LED screen on a Formula wheel or not. So as far as I'm concerned, and if Fanatec, if you're watching, I doubt it, but if you are, go fuck yourselves, guys.
Turn right.
Moser all the way.
Turn right.
You can probably tell I'm not affiliated with Fanatec in any way. I'll happily slag them off to the cows come on. In fact, I was trolling their Facebook page earlier today, and I have no regrets. As far as I'm concerned, they deserve it.
Turn right. Get ready to turn right.
You know, when I come out of this, I fucking hope I don't meet any traffic.
Turn right.
Getting out of here is going to be fun. This is my first time coming to one of these types of roads on the Greek DLC. The only thing I can really compare it to is the Pro Mods map, when you can do a certain job up in Aberystwyth in West Wales. They got some really tight rural roads on that map mod. But I am playing the vanilla game today. I just wanted to give 155 a go, see if it's any good. It must be said, I can't notice an awful lot of difference, but they do say I did notice that the game did boot up quite a lot faster than normal, particularly with all the mods I've got put on there.
Turn left.
Yeah, not gonna lie, this is gonna be fucking messy. Get out of here.
Get ready to turn right.
No, it's fucking hell, especially with these balconies. Jesus fucking Christ. End of the day, if it wasn't passable, it wouldn't be on the game, would it? So, let's call a spade, shall we? Gareth, shut up and stop moaning.
Ready to turn right.
Oh, you're fucking joking.
Turn right.
Where's the gate to? It's over there.
Here we are, safe and sound and snug as a bug.
Let's call a spade. That was fucking annoying to get into. And I am not looking forward to getting out. Have I gone too far? I've gone too far, haven't I? Alright, here we go. External contracts. Oh, wrong one. Oh, fucking hell. No. Right, it's freight market, not external. Yep, that's what I agree to. It is. This is the problem with all the crap I got on. Now I can't see shit.
I gotta get home in time for Maury.
Alright, there we go. There's my trailer. So yeah, if you're just popping in, I'm about to head out through some rural Greek roads, and I am not looking forward to this at all. It's just going to be fucking annoying as shit.
Ready to roll.
jam of convinced welcome to the stream. Feel free to say hello beaming face with my link eyes emoji.
Oh, put a little social out there. Right. Alrighty. Here we go then. Let's try not to die. I don't know how the fucking hell I'm gonna get out of here. But it's like I said earlier,
Turn left.
if it wasn't passable,
Turn left.
it wouldn't be in the game. To mention earlier though, I hope that God I do not meet any traffic on the way out. That would not be pleasant.
Oh, get ready to turn left. Turn left.
I'll take that. It's fine, let's go.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
I'm really glad I put the steering axle on this bloody tractor unit though. Ain't doing anything, come on. And we're through. Oh, we're through that bit.
Oh, get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Oops. I'm gonna tuck this in just a little bit more to the left. Because that bit's gonna hit that wall. And we don't want to do that. Okay, I'm allowed one mistake. That was it. No more. Jesus fucking Christ. I can assure you that was not fun.
Oh, get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Oh shit. Ooh, the fuzz. You know, I didn't think that guy was going to let me out then. Oh. Fuck! Cheers, Drive. What the fuck are you gonna do now? I'm fucking going. Fuck off. Move, you cunt. Oh, fuck it. I should just... Fucking knobhead. See, I'm gonna end up fucking hitting you, you bell end. Oh, thank God for the graphic glitch. Went straight through their fucking mirror then. Fuck you, you prick. Fucking bus drivers.
Well, get ready to turn left.
Alrighty. Turning left.
Turn left. Get ready to turn right. Turn right. Well, get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Sorry, mate. My bad.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Something I want to change. There we are. Thought something wasn't right. There we are. We're in now. It's the fuzz. Excuse me.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right. Oh, get ready to turn left. Turn left.
La 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 la. Right, I'm sort of expecting people to fucking fly past me now. I've been holding people up for ages. Oh, you fucking dick.
Keep right, and then, you know it, continue straight on. Go straight on. That's right. Keep right, and then, you know it, continue straight on. Go straight on. That's right.
Yay, an actual highway now. Hopefully I can go a bit quicker. Just a little bit. I'll take it.
I keep left there.
Da, 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 da. You know what? I wish there was a way I could change the traffic density on this.
Keep right.
There we are. Marvellous. La 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 la! Come on, let's go! Right, how long have I got on this now? Very damn long time. Right, so gotta find somewhere to stop now. Yeah, I'm tired, I know. Ooh, my guy's getting tired. Well, I'll fucking stop if I can find somewhere. Jesus. Fuck was that? Jesus. Oh, there we are. I think there's a rest stop come up ahead. So the game can calm down. I'm gonna stop. Relax. And relax. Calm down now, game. Oh, let me go. Thank you very much. Yeah, by all intents and purposes, I'll be still here for a couple of more hours, I think. Yeah, big old job, this one. Hey, okay, Sim, how you doing? Are you okay? Thanks for popping in. How's your day going? What are you up to tonight, bud? No, mate, I'm using a, this is a Fanatec wheelbase, and this is a real Volvo wheel that I've converted for a Fanatec wheelbase, mate. Little DIY project I've been working on. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I will admit openly that it was not the easiest job in the world because I'm an idiot. For anyone who's handy with tools and things, this might have been an easy thing to do. But like I said, I'm a complete idiot. So there was a couple of times where I thought, "Oh Christ, I'm going to break this." But thankfully, it came together all right in the end. It ain't perfect, but it'll do. I'm thinking about maybe doing a Scania one next. Or if I can, get a Mack wheel for American Truck Sim. The only drawback with the American ones are that the airbag bits here are really, really small, so you can't fit a Fanatec chipboard in there, or circuit board in there. So it really depends, but I'd love to do
Keep riding.
an American truck wheel. Am I in the wrong lane here? I think I am. Yeah, 100% do it, mate. I was chatting to someone on TikTok earlier, and oh fucking!
Exit now.
This guy's gonna fucking drive into me, you fucking bellend. Yeah. So I was. If I could do it all again, I would buy the Moser. 100%. I've had Fanatec now for 5 years, and Moser wasn't even really a thing when I got it, and I'm very much trapped in the ecosystem. I don't really, because I priced up a Moser rig yesterday actually, just to have a look to see how much I'd have to spend, and we're going to be talking like close to 3,500 euros, you know, and I don't want to spend that. Like I said, if I was to do it all again, now, Moser all the way, I'd get Moser. But they've got everything, haven't they? And it's all fully integrated, mate. So my advice, do it. Absolutely do it. And get the multi-function stalks as well. You can't go without those. Right, now where is this telling me to go? Telling me to stay left. So I will stay left.
Oh, get ready to turn left.
I gotta get my brakes sorted. There we go. Parking brake on. The Volvo wheel I picked up off eBay. It was used, and I paid about £185 for it. The Fanatec wheel I use as a dummy for this was 160 from cex.co.uk. Like I said, I was just using that to strip it apart so I can take out the circuit board. Where am I going? Must be going there. Back.
Rerouting.
And we're good. Let's rock and roll now. Back in Italy where things start to make a bit more sense. Yeah, so I'd say the whole project, the whole Volvo project, with the buttons I had put on as well, I think all in cost me about, I'd say about £500, I think. A pricey project, I understand that. But for me, it was worth, now that I've done it and I've got it, it's, I think it was worth every penny, to be honest. But like I said, if I was buying a brand new sim rig, new wheelbase and all the bits and pieces, it'd be like you said, I'd go straight for the Moser, the TSW as well.
Okay.
Get myself a proper Formula wheel, load cell pedals. If I had the money, I'd do it. 100%. Sadly, my credit card is very unhappy with me at the moment, so there'll be no more spending for a while.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now. At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now.
Right. Let's get on with it then.
Well, get ready to turn left. Turn left.
I need to change. I need to change something because I've been messing about with my braking. Profile here on the Fanatec tuning menu because I wanted more feedback from. So what do I do here? So what does it say here? So not right down. I don't know 30% because that is not right for this. Save. Yes. Right, try this again. There you go. And we're back.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Those profiles. It seems that morning.
Exit now.
Oh, it's because every time I bloody update the game, I just move to 155. It changes the currency, and I just it happens all the time, and I just I can't be bothered to keep changing it back all the time. Do you know what? I'm gonna. Because you're right, it does bug me. Where's the local controls? I can't see the screen. Interface. Now, to be fair, I have some friends based up in Sweden, and they'd love the fact that I was using Swedish crowns as my currency. Yeah, every time I update the game from one version to another, it always changes my currency, or if I take off a map pack. And I don't know why it does it, but I know it's a common problem for a lot of people. Oh, do you know what? I'd love to have done this in the daytime. I'm not sure if I've driven this route before or not. But it looks good, doesn't it?
Get ready to turn right.
Alrighty. Ooh, shit.
Right.
Ooh. What the fuck? Oh god, how am I gonna get in there? Right, thank god I had the rear steering axle on this sodding tractor unit. Putting her up. Let's not hit that post. There you go. And we're in. Excuse me.
Well, get ready to turn left. Turn left.
What a weird road for it to send me down.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Maybe this guy to fly past me at some point. There's a van right on my tail. That's one thing I will say. I'm sure ages ago there was a way you could adjust the traffic density on this game. Like natively through the UI. I'm sure there's a way you can do it in the configurator, but I would like more traffic.
Okay.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now. Go straight on. That's right.
Has Twitch decided it doesn't like it then? Is that what we're basically saying? Right, hang on then. Ah, Twitch, what are you doing to me?
Uxim setunci sai fagno.
Let's have a look. What's going on? I might get any warnings. Right, I'm getting no notifications. Come on, Twitch. What the fuck are you doing? Right, it looks fine from my end. I've got a steady connection on Twitch here. I'm watching it on my phone. It looks fine here. Yeah, I don't know what's happening, mate, but on my side here, it's working fine. Just going to close Twitch down on my phone and reopen it back up. Unless I do that, I'm going to try not to crash. Oh, shit. Right, Stream Manager is open. Yeah, I've got it's working fine for my end, mate.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now. Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
What service are you using now at the moment, mate? I was with Virgin for years until I moved house where I live now. Virgin it's not available. I used to be when I used to live in Cardiff because they had service there, but the town I live in now, we don't have Virgin service. BT installed Ultrafast here recently, but we had what's called an altnet installed our own Ultrafast, and that was here first, and they're called Oggy, and it's limited, and that's limited to here in South Wales, only certain towns. But I've had Ultrafast here and another property that I lived in, and it's so much better than Superfast Fibre. If you can get any form of Ultrafast where you live, it's unbelievable. And the thing is, though, most services now, they're mostly as good as each other. BT were okay. Sky, I can vouch for, were absolute dog shit. Like, it was so bad. Like, where I lived, the Wi-Fi wouldn't stretch from my living room where the master socket was to my kitchen. Even with the booster was absolute dog shit. So I ended up using power lines with Wi-Fi adapters on them. Absolute crap. I had my house redone a couple of years ago, and basically what I did, I pretty much ran Ethernet all the way through all the wires, all through the walls. So every room in the house has an Ethernet connection, so if something goes to shit, I can just plug in a Wi-Fi booster. But I will say for absolute certainty, Sky's Wi-Fi is the worst I've ever encountered in my friggin' life, honestly. I'll tell you whose is surprisingly good is PlusNet. They're surprisingly good. That's the thing with Virgin, though, they don't run off OpenReach today, so they're completely independent of them. Yeah, it's supposed to be really good. See, the Wi-Fi the company that I'm with, when we had it installed, they gave us the Amazon Eero routers, which they're meant to be really good as well. But like I said, I ended up managing my own stuff. I got my own Wi-Fi pucks and just basically went my own way with it. I just got the internet connection through to the house, and then I do my own shit with it then.
Go straight on. That's right.
Yeah, it's completely independent of OpenReach. The only thing I'll say with Virgin, though, if something goes wrong, I hear the customer service is absolute shit as well. But fingers crossed, you know, like my mother was with Virgin even up until about a year ago, I think, and whenever she had to speak with Virgin, it was fine. It seems to be the majority of people seem to think the Virgin service is shit, but never had any problems with them myself. It's just the fact that where I live now, they don't service our area, so otherwise I probably would have gone back with them. But what I've got now is I've got a gigabit download and a gigabit upload. I match the both because I run other servers as well. And I can't knock it. As long as it works, I'm happy. Yeah. I guess it just depends on luck of the draw. The same with Sky. Like I got my TV with Sky, and I had to give them a ring a couple of weeks ago to sort something out. And it took me a good hour and a half to get through to them. Sky's a fucking rip-off. I can't advocate for IPTVs, but I can really understand why people do it. Evening, Bell. Thanks for joining the stream. Hope you're doing good. Welcome in. Yeah. It's weird, though, because when you do get through to them, they're actually not too bad. Well, if you get through to their Scottish contact centre. And if you can speak to them there, they're usually pretty damn good. The problem is it takes you like 6 months to get through to them. Come on. Retard. Slow down. Alright, how long have I got to go? On to this. In real time, I've got an hour and 25 minutes, so about 11:30, I'll bugger off here. I'm sure I'll make some of that time back up. Oh, are they outsourcing them or something? I know, like, there's my home city of Cardiff. There were like third-party companies, like Conduit, for example, that ran Sky contracts. But I don't know. I think it'd be dumb for them just to get rid of their main point of contact because, like I said, the problem is getting through to them. But once you're through to them, usually they're all right, you know. Like, don't wipe out that car. Come on. Oh, yeah. Everyone's going online now. Ah, okay. Depends when you use the internet, though. I mean, hopefully they'll use smart data to work out when you use the internet, so they don't just knock it off. Say, for example, you're like me and you tend to use internet late into the night. I'd be really pissed if they did it whilst I was online, you know? Thanks for sharing, Belle. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I know Sky used to do it like 3 o'clock in the morning, but they used to do it with not just the broadband, but with the Sky Q box as well. And the thing is, though, like for someone like me, like I'm into my wrestling, and that's always on early hours of the morning, and if I watch it live. And I've had cases before where I've been watching, and it's just completely cut off on me. And the thing is, though, like I use my Netflix on the Sky box rather than using it through the smart TV. And it really, really, really pisses me off when they decide to do all the updates at the same time, because then everything just stops working. And the thing is, I got a server under my stairs, and I run a 4K distribution thing, so I can basically run the Sky boxes through any of the TVs in the house, without needing like 20 boxes. I can just use the 2 that I've got. And the problem is, when they start updating shit, it completely fucks my configuration up, so I've got to start it all again, and it winds me up. Just leave it alone. I wouldn't mind so much if they added like brand new features every so often, but they don't. They don't seem to do fucking anything. Yeah, Sky phoned me yesterday. We'd like to talk to you about Sky Glass. No thanks, mate. I'm cool. Thing is, you can't record on Sky Glass. And like, if I want to record live sport or something, say I'm out doing something and I want to watch it when I get back, you can't do it on Sky Glass. Like with certain sports, there are limitations about when they can show replays, and that for me is shit. Give me a set-top box with a hard drive any day of the week, you know? Yeah, no drama, mate. Yeah, I appreciate you stopping around and chat with us. I really appreciate that, bud. And if you wouldn't mind indulging me so much, I'd appreciate if you wouldn't mind dropping us a follow. I'd love that very much. Thank you. Not that I'm fishing or anything, but you know. Evening, Victor. Thanks for joining, mate. I'll be doing well. Fish, 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 fish. Really? Wow. Well, that's shit. They've all gone to the pucks then. Nah, that doesn't interest me at all. I want a facility to be able to record what I'm doing. It's like, for example, I like I said, I talked about like watching the wrestling, which is now on Netflix, thankfully. But if I watch like Formula 1, for example, depending on where it is in the world, you know, it could be on all hours of the night. And not being funny, I've got a life. I need to sleep. The irony being, I say I have a life whilst I'm playing Truck Simulator. You know, the irony is not lost on me there, mate. You know what I mean? Like if I want to like wake up at a reasonable hour and watch like a race or something, I'm not going to be able to do that on Sky Glass because they don't have the facility for it because of broadcast rights or whatever the fuck it is.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
$40 kph, really? Come on. I'm behaving myself because I'm part of a VTC, and if you do things like speed too much, you get what's called a forfeit, and it's often like a really impossible challenge. Like what they'll often do is make you drive from like the north of like the furthest northern part of Norway, all the way down to Spain, in a basic Renault truck. Carrying 44 ton, and I've done it, and it is absolutely painful. I'm gonna behave myself, sort of, ish, maybe. I don't know. I've hit one thing. I've bumped into one thing, and that's my one mistake, and I can live with that. Excuse me. I mean, Matos, welcome. Welcome on in. Why is the speed limit so slow? Well, big mistake, I'd say. Because what they're going to do is they're going to isolate people who don't get good internet service then. See, it works for companies like Virgin because you can't get Virgin without the fiber optic wiring. They go hand in hand, right? And it makes sense. Whereas Sky doesn't offer. Basically, Sky offers services no matter where you are. So if you're relying on an internet connection, and you're in an area where you have poor internet, that is dumb as shit. If 100% of the country were on fiber optic, fair enough. Yeah, I remember when they used to be NTL. What was it before that? Intercable-tel before then as well. I remember when we first had it. It was like 26 years ago we first had it. I mean, it was the first proper broadband we had as well. NTL broadband as it was then. I think it was like, what was it? Like like 2 megabits a second, and that back then was considered amazing speed. No one, it was 3 meg, 3 or 4 meg, something like that. No, it was NTL World before that, and it was Intercable-tel before that. Virgin just basically paid for the rights to use their name. That's how Richard Branson does his business, business-to-business networking. But it used to be NTL World. And then before that, Intercable-tel, and we got it in 1998. I remember we had to, I remember because we were watching it over the, on New Year's Eve when the Millennium, and we were like, oh shit, is it all gonna break, you know, with the Y2K problem and all that. I remember when we had a letter to say, right, we're no longer NTL, we're rebranding as Virgin. Probably, as you said, they probably changed it in 2007. It's just it was called something else before then, but it was basically the exact same thing. Just Virgin bought the rights to it. They did the same thing with mobile networks as well. And most of their other business. I think the only business that Virgin started off their own accord, aside from Virgin Records, was Virgin Airways. And there was a good story about why Richard Branson did that. He was pissed off at all the bigwigs, I think, at British Airways, I think it was, and he started Virgin Atlantic, or Virgin Airways, whatever you called it. There's a big fuck you to British Airways and all the other big airlines. But the rest of his businesses are mainly business-to-business things. Like when he started his Formula 1 team, he actually took Manor Racing and just stuck the Virgin branding on there. That was basically all he did. Quite a clever business model if it works. But what they basically did then was take over other telecommunication companies. Yeah, they merged, didn't they? Like, I'm with 3 and they just merged with Vodafone, and they say my service is going to be better, but I can assure you my service is still shit. Yeah, Virgin is still a thing. I'm flying with them next week. I'm off to Florida next week with Virgin Atlantic. Can't wait. I think most of their flights now are mainly transatlantic. I don't think they do European flights anymore. Ooh, it's 90k now. Woohoo! I can go faster. Yay! Oh, I've been sat at 50 mile an hour for all this time. Jeez, that's painful. Ooh, shit. Come on, Gareth, don't die. There's an incident. Come on, you go, mate. Yeah, I'll let you go. No, I can't remember what mine was called. I was only a kid then. I don't really remember it that much. I just remember it being this massive, huge, really long black box. And it was huge. I knew... Oh, I can go this way. I need to take up all of my mother's cabinet under the television. Back in the days of the old CRT TVs. Right, I'm going to give this guy a bit of space, I think. Are you going to let me go? Thank you very much. Oh, I've got to take a break down. Hey, Sabo. Welcome on in. Thanks for joining. Both, mate. I had Virgin TV up until 2012, I think. That's when I moved away from Cardiff then into an area where we didn't have Virgin. So I was on Sky and BT and all them lot. I'll tell you who else has got a good Wi-Fi router. TalkTalk, actually. They've got a good one as well. But if in doubt, I mean, it doesn't really matter which broadband company you have, but if the Wi-Fi router is shit, just buy yourself an Eero. It's Amazon's? Yeah, Amazon's Eero 6 or their Wi-Fi 7 one. That's a good bit of kit. You can just put your router into modem mode and then just connect it to the external router then. As long as the basic internet connection's fine, it doesn't really matter which router you use. Drawback is you just don't want to have to spend the extra money if you can get away with it. Then you're relying on these broadband companies to provide you with good hardware, but they'll always try and cut corners over at the end of the day. I mean, for me, I've had enough shit internet in my lifetime just to do my own thing. I don't bother using their provided hardware. I'd use my own stuff now. Do you know, I've got no idea where I am now. This is the thing I miss about having Pro Mods, because with Pro Mods you'll get a little notification telling you like which country you're in, but I can honestly tell you I've got no idea where I am. What I can tell you is I'm running out of driving time and I need to take a break, and I think there's somewhere coming up in a minute. Oh, well, actually, I take that back. I know I'm in France, I can see the signs are in French, so that helps. Yeah, I just moved my credit card to them. I did a balance transfer over to them. I've not had to deal with them yet. Like I said, I only use it for balance transfers. Get some interest free for a little while. They're a big, big, big company.
Seems that the media shops have closed down too.
Do you know what? I think that's just a state of the high street though in general. Like, I haven't been into a city centre properly for years. I'm an Amazon fiend. See, if I want something, the first thing I do, I just go on Amazon. And I don't think twice then. Right. Can I break here? Yes, I can. Right. Parking brake on. Engine off.
Seems that we lose
And
customers.
it doesn't surprise me, mate. It's so expensive. I mean, it's like I said, I got the full package with Sky because I do use a lot of TV. I mean, I got 2 young kids, so they have all the kids stuff. I've got my Netflix through them and my Discovery Plus and my Disney. My Discovery Plus, to be fair, is free because I subscribe to TNT. But for the 2 boxes in Ultra HD, I'm paying £178 a month, mate. And I shit you not. I mean, my contract is due up in a couple of months. And I can assure you, when it is up, I'll be having words with Sky. It's £178 a month for just television. That doesn't even include my broadband. Is an absolute joke. I was talking to my missus the other day because I imagine, like yourself, I mean, I use a lot of streaming services now. You know, I use my Netflix, my Amazon Prime, Disney Plus, and all that kind of stuff. And if you think about it, if you include my broadband, I'm paying nearly £300 odd a month for entertainment. It blows my mind, really, how it's escalated. I know. But it is getting to the point where it's not sustainable anymore. And aside from the sports channels, I mean, personally, I don't really watch any. Like, I don't watch the movie channels. It's all the movies on Sky are shit. I'll probably just prop up on Netflix or Prime or something. And if I want to watch something urgently, then yeah, I might go to a cinema or whatever. Because, like with Prime, for example, I get two free cinema tickets a month, and I'll just use that. Absolutely, yeah. The broadband, though, I don't mind paying for that. It's like I said, though, I've got gigabit ultra fast up and down. I pay £70 a month for that. And since I had it installed about 1.5 years ago, like I said, it wasn't BT. This is an alternative network called Oggy, and they installed ultrafast piggybacking off Openreach's network. And since we had him in, I can't complain at all. I mean, I had one outage once, and it lasted about 5 minutes. And they called me in advance to say, there's a problem on the line. We're going to have to switch everything off for a few minutes. Do you mind? And I was just like, yeah, fine, whatever. And, you know, they was good as gold. And as soon as it was back up online, they phoned me up and said, it's all back online. And they were really, really, really good. It's that kind of thing which makes me think, you know, I don't mind paying the extra as long as you get good value for money, you know? But it's like with Sky, for example, I mean, I don't think I'm getting any more now than what I did 5 years ago. In fact, I'd argue I'm getting even less. It's like, for me, I mean, I'm not going to, like, get into politics or anything like that, but like I mentioned, I watched a lot of Formula 1 and other sports, and the whole thing has gone so woke. I mean, I get a bit of political correctness and whatever, but it's so brazen and in your face, it just makes me uncomfortable. Like in Formula 1, for example, they hire people as what they call expert analysts, and they're not people who've ever driven a car before, or not at least at a competitive enough level. And I'm thinking, I'm paying a fuckload of money for that shit. Yeah, Oggy, O-G-I. That's the company I use. To my knowledge, they're only available in a few towns in Wales because they're classed as they class themselves as a Wales-only broadband company. But there are many alternative networks like them who do the same sort of thing, piggybacking off Openreach's network. What they do is they try and capture customers in areas where maybe ultrafast hasn't yet been installed. I think most of them are based in London or something, if I've read that right. Because when I first heard about them, I was thinking, what the hell is an altnet? Excuse me. Right. How long have I got to go? There you go. 45 minutes in the game. I better move. Should consider getting some fuel at some point. Yeah, I can't really tell how much fuel I've got because my one overlay is telling me I've got quite a lot left, and the other one is telling me I've got nearly fuck all left, so yeah, I better go get some fuel. Let's just be safe.
Okay.
Right. Right, in this place back up.
Keep right.
Alright, where's the fuel to...
Finding a new route.
Oh, it's this way.
Go straight on. That's right. Go straight on. Recomputing. Go straight on. That's
Yeah, shut up.
It seems like the Dwarven uniform of my team are waiting.
Okay, mate. The thing is, though, it has crashed on me before, see. So it was one of those things when you said, I thought, oh yeah, maybe it's done it again. Like, I use Streamlabs to multi-stream, and there has been occasions before where for some reason Twitch has just not worked.
Rerouting.
And I've been messing around with some of my streaming settings today just to try and tweak a few things. And sometimes if I change the input resolution, which is what I did today, Twitch sometimes doesn't like it. But yeah, so when you said, I thought, oh yeah, here we go, it's fucking up again. But it seemed to work on my side.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Oh shit. It's flickering. There's a bug. There's a bug in the game. Oh, there you go. It's gone now. Yeah, this is my first time with the latest Euro Truck Simulator patch, and so far there has been a couple of glitches that I've noticed. But for the most part, it's working alright. I should have come with a little warning. This broadcast contained strobe lighting effects.
I keep left there. I keep left there.
I apologize to your eyes. I'm so sorry.
Seems like the wearing glasses to my
It's okay. I'm only going to torture you now for another half an hour or so. I think you can give your eyes a rest. I appreciate you sticking with us, though, mate. I do appreciate that, buddy. To the tally pass. About another half an hour, I'd say, give or take. Once his job is done, I'm going to shoot off to bed, I think. And what does this say here? 11 is saying I'm going to finish. But I should make some of that time back up in the game.
I keep left there.
Probably will need to stop for a break at some point. I think I've got enough time to complete it.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Alrighty. Not long to go now. Not long. Been a long old drive, this one. I am glad for that ferry trip, though. That would have been a really, really, really painful drive. Evening, Justin. Welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you're doing good, brother. La 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 la. Evening, David. Welcome to the stream, mate. Good evening. Hope you're doing well, mate. If you're new on here tonight, if you like the content, please do consider giving us a like and a share. I'd much appreciate that. Thank you. How am I gonna hit this truck? How am I gonna hit this truck? Fucking move. Thank you. Oh shit, this was a mistake. I'm gonna have to move over. Bollocks.
Keep right, and then exit right.
We're gonna have a suicide dive here, people.
Exit right.
Sorry, mate.
Keep right.
Right. Just pop through here. I'm going to take a quick break then. Excuse me. Yeah, it won't be enough time for me to finish this job. So we're going to have to go over to the right. Sit in the queue. Okay, parking brake on, engine off, take our break. Uh-oh. Oops. She's gonna blow!
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right. At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now. At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now.
Alright, we're here now.
Turn left. Turn left. This is where it ends, sugar.
Alright, let's park this up. Oh, bucket that up. There we go, and we're in. Bosh. There we go. And we're all finished. Ah, I can be pleased with that one, I think. Right, so that being said, everyone, that is the end of the stream tonight. I'm gonna finish off there, I think. Thank you all for popping in and watching tonight, and to those who followed and liked it. I really do appreciate it. So I'll be back on again, I hope, tomorrow evening. I'm not. There'll be some iRacing content coming up soon. The races I'll be competing in is the GTE Sprint Series. Little update on those who've been following. I recently lost my A license, and I haven't been playing enough. And then when I did, Golden City incident. So I'm going to be rebuilding now to get my B license back. And yeah, so those who followed last night, I jumped on and got wiped out again. So I think if I'm going to get my A license back, and that sounded great until the new race schedule came on this week, and it's the Grand combined with Grand Prix and the Nordschleife. That means I'm going to die. If you want to see me die on a racetrack, keep an eye out. Follow the page, and you'll see for yourselves the kind of damage I'm going to do to myself. Anyway, shout out to everyone who, like I said, liked, comment. Thank you so much. Right, have a good one, guys.